I think we're working now. Okay, I think we're I think we're good now. We are also an hour early. Whoops. I totally lost track of time. Oh, well. Okay. Sup? What's going on? We're an hour early. I totally, like, misread the clock. Of course I did. Which means we're just gonna have to chill for an hour. Oopsie doopsie. I mean, we kind of mess up. I just did. Quite a bit. By an hour. Warframe. How's Warframe going? Right? Quite a bit early. I misread the time. I literally actually misread the time. I thought it was 4:58. I'm like, oh crap, I'm late. I'm late to my stream. I'm an hour early. Damn it to hell. But oh well, it's fine. We just chill, we talk, we do whatever. And then we'll get into the topic in like an hour and a half. It won't be like until a 6 p.m. stream, that's for damn sure. I exhibited in an anime con with me manning the booth myself, so IRL while VTubing is a valid strategy. Nice. I think it is. I think for sure it is. In different markets. In different markets, it's a valid strategy. I'm usually asleep when you stream at... Fair enough. How's it going, Murdoch? How's it going, everybody? Hopefully everything's good. Murdoch, good video today. It was a good watch. Bum bum bum. I don't even know if I don't even know if I should do like a going live notification. I'm just so early. Ah. I got excited, thought I had an hour left of work. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Thank you for joining Class 1A.
Thorn, thank you for becoming a member. Or maybe renewing. I don't know if... Is that... I don't know if that's a renew or... I don't know. YouTube doesn't really tell you that kind of thing. I can't believe I misread the time by an hour. I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. Oh, maybe. It might be an upgrade. I don't know. By the way, is my microphone peaking or anything? Is it sounding weird? No worries. Have a good time at work. Oh no, we're live. This is it. Oh, it is peaking? Okay, give me a second. Oh, I know what's going on. I know. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's the game. Okay. How about now? Is that better? I know exactly what's going on because, like, people in Discord can't hear me properly. So I have to have microphone boost on, like, 10%. So it should be better now. Should be way better now, actually. I apologize. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I'm just gonna have to tell my friends tough poop. You guys will just have to whatchamacallit, turn me up. I'm trying to avoid Lo-Fi Girl right now because, like, I just keep on getting copyright notices from them. But I guess we're gonna have to toss on some Lo-Fi Girl because Harris Heller's music is just, like, stopping itself. In about 40 minutes, thinking this was gonna be at 8. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm super early. I'm sorry. Am I still peaking or am I good now? I'm not peaking anymore? Okay, thank you. I was really worried about that. Thought I lost track. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna hear the end of this. Thought my upload was late. No. You guys are good. I'm just a dummy. I'm an hour early, dummy. Even I was questioning myself. I'm like, oh, I'm watching my YouTube video. Normally I have more time. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I'm glad you guys have the tab open. I'm surprised the amount of people that are here right now. How many people are here right now? 13? I'm shocked that 13 people are here like an hour early. So what has everybody been up to this week? I did have a busy day. I'm not gonna lie. I had a very busy day. So my mind is... My day's been busy. Searching for prices for PC builds? Nice. I uploaded 2 shorts this week. Nice. You had notifications? Thank you. It's funny, the one tweet I made today actually got some, like, decent traction. Which is silly. It was a silly tweet. I don't know why I got traction. I should have tweeted it earlier in the day. Oh, well. Superstitious tweet? Yeah. If you like this tweet, you'll be successful. Well, that's what inspired me to make the tweet today. Because I saw Realist make, like, something somewhat similar, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. Hello, homeless sock puppet. How you doing? Pull up a chair. We are, like I said, early as hell. The janitor's walking by right now wondering why we're here. Students are still in the hallways, wondering what's going on. Yeah, Summit 1G didn't even go live yet. I should have saw that as a thing. I'm like, oh, Summit's not even streaming today. What's going on? Now he's live. He streams at 4 p.m. PST. I'm such a dumbass. It's the boot camp lesson. Ah, yeah.
Welcome to Senpai's Academy.
Homeless Sock Puppet, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Leaf, how you doing? How was your day? FLAVR. What is FLAVR? FLAVR. What? I gotta look at that. FLAVR. I don't even know what. I don't know what that is. It pulls up ice cream. What is? I'm gonna assume that's not what it is. FLA, capital V, capital R. It shows ice cream. By Pippa? What is this? Is this an agency? Oh, hello Zealous, how you doing? Okay, I don't know who Pippa is though. Are they somebody like well known? I truly don't know that name. Pippa Pipkin? Phase content? Phase Connect, okay. So what, like, okay, so Kyo follows them. They're following 48 people. Who do they follow? Nobody I know. Okay, what's Phase Connect? Oh, they're in my city. Okay, they're in my city. Which is cool, but what's Phase Connect? Phase 3 and Phase Invaders auditions. So it's another VTuber group? Is that what it is? Oh, okay, so it's just another agency. Interesting. I like their banner. Let's check out their website. Okay, fancy video on the startup. Takes up the entire website so you can't see any of the writing. Okay, can I pause the video? We're the next generation virtual entertainment company located in Vancouver, Canada, my city. Our mission is to produce a whole type of entertainment for viewers across the globe with our partnering content and personalities. We want to connect everyone with lots of fun and laughter. Let's get together and fun digging deeper into the rabbit hole. Okay. Work with us? Join the team, blah, blah, blah. This is a very professional website. I am very surprised. Auditions? I don't know, Lewis. I misread the time. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass, okay? Let's not get into it. We're here already, all right? So they got a lot of talent. Like a lot of talent, but what's okay, so Pippa is probably their biggest creator. Almost 100k subs. No, I didn't post in Discord that I'm live. Tell the Discord that I'm 45 minutes early. Yeah, you kidding me? I can't admit to the Discord that I'm on early. Okay, so Pippa is a huge creator. Ah, crap, I closed the website. Okay, where did we see it? Auditions? I know. Aw, shut up. No, I don't have the Boba thumbnail, do I? Do I really? Don't tell me I have the Boba thumbnail on it. I'm gonna be so mad. No, I don't. No, I don't. You jerk. I don't have the Boba thumbnail. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was really worried. Okay. Looking forward to the topic. What are you guys talking about? It's there. I'm gonna go to YouTube right now, and anybody saying that it's there and it's not, I'm gonna ban you. It's literally this thumbnail. This is my old thumbnail. This is the live thumbnail right here, right now. Is mixing okay? What? I don't know what to tell you guys. This is what I see. You guys still see the Boba's one? I have no idea what to tell you then. I literally have no idea. Because you guys see what's on my screen. Maybe you got... Okay, let me look. What the hell? I mean, it'll bring more viewers, but like that... What the hell? Is it? What? Oh, come on. I don't want to deal with this right now. I just want things to work. Okay, wait. Edit. What thumbnail is it pulling? It's pulling the right thumbnail. Okay, let me re-upload the thumbnail onto the stream. Could you guys do like a refresh in like a couple of minutes? No. This has been like set up for like 2 days now. Like literally 2 days. It's been scheduled. In the search, it's the really? And on your page it's the Bobas? What the hell? I don't understand. Okay, well, sorry to say we're not talking about Bobas today. I mean, we can talk about them because like I did get some more information from other people in their points of views against it. Which I think could be interesting talking points that we could discuss. But I have no idea. Either way, let's continue digging into this agency. Yeah, there's probably just not enough Bobas, and YouTube wants us to look at more Bobas. Which, hey, you know, I'm not totally against. Okay, so Pippa is like 100k. What's Lumi? Lumi is a Twitch partner with 22.6k followers. What's her YouTube? 41k. So it doesn't look like this is a small agency by any means. They look fairly large. 13.6K. What's their Twitch? They're probably... Oh, 1.5. Okay, so they're much smaller on Twitch. I'm going to assume they have a massive TikTok. No, not at all. Okay. Okay, so they're a bit smaller. Okay. Rayless, have you heard of this agency, Phase Connect, before? 14.4. They do make some shorts. Doesn't do too well. Phase is big? Well, some of their members are definitely large. Oh, did they? Nice. 18.4. So it looks like Pippa is the largest one? Yeah, it looks like Pippa is the largest one. Wait, is this the person that I saw ads for? Ara green screened? Interesting. Well known for being a troll. Okay. Gets canceled a lot? Ah, okay. That's an interesting thumbnail. Okay. This girl looks familiar. I don't know where I've seen her from. Okay. Since June of last year. Okay. Actually, that's a pretty interesting thing in the banner. Having their stream schedule in the banner with the different times that they go live. That's kind of smart. I would have never thought of that. And it looks like they're mostly a YouTube streamer. Oh, my Firefox is like way messed up. It was like crazy zoomed in. Okay. Interesting. Lots of different playlists as well. Okay. So Phase is fairly large. I really like their website. It's a cool website. It looks really good. What's Phase's... So Pippa is large. Like, a lot of their talent is larger than the main page, which is, I think, pretty much the same thing for every single agency out there. I'm pretty sure the talents are always larger than the official. Had their go live times in the starting soon screen. That could be, yeah. That's kind of smart. $150? What comes in this bundle? Illustration print, birthday voice pack, chibi keychain, coaster, a towel. Holy crap. $150 and you get quite a bit of stuff, but wow, okay. So you basically get this stuff. This is what you get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A voice pack is usually like pre-made messages that you can use for like your ringtones or things like that. Niji Sanji has a whole bunch of those. Fan work guidelines. Okay, let's take a look at their guidelines. Please be mindful of our VTubers and refrain from creating fan work that may offend them or make them appear unpleasant. Interesting. Okay, that's good. I like number 1 right off the bat is a good guideline. Please limit your creation of derivative works of fan or hobby level. Do not use our content for business purposes. That is perfectly fair. Sales of your derivative works is permitted at an individual level that is directly within the scope of your hobby, such as selling artwork and crafts. Okay, so they allow you to do some small business, which is good. Depending on the production volume, sale price, and nature of work, your sales actively may be determined to be business activities instead of at the hobby level. So this is mostly at their discretion. In such event, we reserve the right to ask for suspension of such sale activities, which okay, I get it, yeah. When a contracted illustrators wish to sell illustrations that are drawn for us, separate arrangements will be made. Please contact us. Okay. Artists that are here in the stream right now, what do you guys think about this one? When contracted illustrators wish to sell illustrations that are drawn for us, separate arrangements will be made. So typically, in the VTubing sphere and so on and so forth, there is some sort of rights that the person being hired retains. So I'm curious on what rights they hold right off the bat for commissioning you. Do they get full rights no matter what? And then if you want to draw works of their talents or so on and so forth, you gotta arrange something. Because number 5, personally to me seems backwards to what we normally see in the VTubing community. Which is absolutely interesting. Because you're making a profit from an IP, essentially go beyond a commission arrangement. Okay. Figures, plushies, and other 3-dimensional products based off our official characters and related illustrations can only be sold at events where copyright have been granted to the event organizers for the duration of the events. To obtain the rights, sell such products, please contact our... I think that's a spelling error. I think they meant to. Please contact our event organizer. Please comply with all applicable laws and regulations, including the terms and rules of relevant platforms. Okay. Reminds me of those sell by model because I quit things. Yeah, I saw some people try to sell their models because they're quitting. I seen several of those posts, not really recently, like more like a year or two ago. And I always wondered, like, why would people want to buy already made pre-used models? Especially, like, depending if, like, there was good or bad branding behind it. So let's take a look what they want. So they offer different things like assets, hardware, character models, merchandise, and marketing, which a lot of them are going to do. I kind of want to go through their application process. Like, are they open? Let's click audition. Let's see what they want. Okay. Let's check. Thank you for your interest in auditioning for Phase Connect. Any information provided in this audition form will only be used for screening, communication, and qualification purposes. Audition guidelines and requirements. Must be 18 years of age or older at the time of the application/audition. So if you are underneath the age of 18, do not apply. Enjoys creating content online. Okay. Passionate about virtual activities. Okay. Be able to stream at least 4 days a week. After class or work is fine. Enjoys working with others. So this one here, we're gonna need the whiteboard. So enjoys, whoops. Because not a lot of what people see when they see or when they read, enjoys creating content online. And I'm a absolute firm believer there's a massive difference between the term content and streaming. I feel when companies say content, they mean like YouTube videos, TikToks, things we've like so many things that we've covered in the past. TikToks, tweets, right? Tweets can be considered very much so content. What else would they consider content, really? Is probably those big things. Facebook posts, stuff like that. So we'll put etc, etc. So that's what they mean by content. The vast majority of the people that are applying, I guarantee you, they only think of streaming. And if I'm not wrong, when we looked at the different people at FaZe Connects, I believe I saw that they were making shorts, which they are, and they're making individual videos, which they are. Not to like a super high degree, but they're not only doing live streams. See how often they're doing live streams, which makes total sense. But they're doing a lot of extra work. Or if you go to I don't know. Somebody give me an example of like a corporate VTuber. Any random corporate VTuber. Why is VTuber Senpai Niji Sanji coming up? VTuber Senpai OBS? Interesting. Silvervale? So, I don't know if Silvervale will be a good example. No, Silvervale makes a lot of custom content. Shorts. Very nice banner, by the way. I'm thinking like Niji Sanji or Hololive. So if we look at Gura, does Gura make any like content other than streaming? Not really. Gura doesn't make hardly any content. There's no shorts. It's mostly live streams for the most part. Mori. Let's take a look at Mori. Those are like the two top ones I always think of. There are some shorts, very little. Mostly music, by the looks of it. So they're mostly doing like music videos, which could be considered content. Okay, somebody give me like a name from Niji Sanji. Risu makes content? Okay, let's take a look at that person. So this particular person, okay. Yeah, they make mostly, it looks like very short form content, like less than a minute, and mostly about No Nut November. Shorts are mostly stream schedules. Oh, I will participate in. Okay, so music stuff. Okay. Or anybody that doesn't make content. That's fine. So videos wise, Yeah, we see hardly anything. Lives, we just see them doing that. And we see little to no YouTube shorts. Or we see 0 YouTube shorts. Sorry, not little to none. We see none. So it's interesting that people in phase are making content, not just like one form of content on YouTube, but they're trying to hit like all different things. And that's what a lot of you guys don't realize is, certain videos will be shown on certain areas of YouTube more so than others. Especially if people are browsing through shorts. Shorts are being shown more on the desktop as well than they did, like, say, last year. But, video, shorts, and live, they have all three of them are different algorithms each. Oh my god, I am so early, my brain is not working. So, I'm pretty sure if we look at literally anybody here, they all make some sort of content. Yeah. It may not be like current or recent, but everybody. Yeah. So that's 2 already. Let's pick a random third. This person here. I'm not going to try to say their name. I'll butcher it. 65K subs, videos. Yeah. Shorts. So it's really interesting that phase. They want content creators. They don't want just streamers. They want people that actually put in the extra work, which is really good to see. That is really nice. Okay, so let's go back to the auditions. Actually, you know what? Let's open the auditions on another screen. Okay. So, blah, 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 blah. We read through all that. What's your real name? VTuber Senpai. What's my birthday? I'm going to make up one so you guys don't know my birthday. 05 23 1954. VTuber Senpai YT@gmail.com, which is my actual email. Okay, what is your most frequently used Twitter account? Put none if you don't have one. You should totally have a Twitter account. We've discussed out why. It's just VTuber Senpai. Where do you currently live? Canada, the best country in the world, and this agency is literally in my city. Experience and skills. Let us know what you've done before and enjoy doing. Do you have any streaming experience? No. Do you play video games? Definitely not. Never played a video game in my life. What type of gamer are you? Well, if I'm saying no, then okay. Chances are, if they're asking these particular questions, they want yeses. So, okay, let's take it a little bit more serious. Okay, yes, we do have live streaming experience. You're watching me now. Yes, we do play video games. I highly doubt anybody will ever be professional esports level. If they do hit this button, they probably have like a massive ego, and they're probably going to skip you. Because if you're a professional esports level, why aren't you in esports? I'd probably say just casual. Let's be realistic with our levels here. Like top 2% of base of a chosen game. Like, yeah, okay. Do you again, if you're here, you can make a lot more money streaming on Twitch than you ever would through an agency. Just being straight up. I don't know why, Annie, because I can't tell time, for Pete's sake. Trust me, I'm annoyed at myself. Do you have game commentary experience? I actually do, yes. I used to do Rainbow Six Siege commentary for my community. I used to host Rainbow Six Siege games, so I did do commentary. Do you have video editing experience? This answer better be a yes for 99.9% of the people that are applying. Do you enjoy singing? Hell no. Do you have music composing experience? Hell no. What's your English fluency? Chat, I want you guys to be very honest with me on this one. What do you guys think I rate? I can take it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think I'm at? Acceptable? I mean, I don't know. Basic? You ain't wrong. Okay, let's go comfortable. Yeah, I'm better at speaking than I am writing, and I'm not very good at speaking. Do you speak any other languages? Bad English? Have you worked with others in a team before? I've done collabs, so yeah. Have you worked with other content creators before? Yes, I have. How well do you know VTubers? What do I say? I want to say I'm quite familiar. I definitely haven't been following VTubers since the beginning, but I'm quite familiar with VTubers. Okay, let's be real. What makes you want to become a VTuber? We're gonna have to answer that. To teach and educate. Okay, what kind of activities or goals do you want to fulfill as a VTuber? Please tell us what you would like to achieve in detail. Rule the world of VTubers. Tell us details of your background as a live streamer, or why you would like to become one if you haven't streamed before. So they're actually open to people that haven't streamed before. And to be fair, there are people that are like very large VTubers that weren't really streamers before. But they have like some sort of experience. Please include the maximum number of viewers you reach during your live stream. See, this one, this question here sometimes can't be in. Okay, the maximum numbers of viewers reached during a live stream. This particular one can be kind of, okay, no matter what, you need to be truthful. If you guys don't know what your maximum viewers per live stream is, you type in just Twitch metrics. You find Twitch tracker. You type in your name. So VTuber Senpai YT. You hit view. Right? You go back all time. And then you know what? I'd probably actually give them 30 days. I wouldn't go all time. Yeah, so I would go back a month and tell them your average viewers for a month. On your particular platform. Twitch, it's very easy for them to verify. So like be 100% honest. The only issue I have with this particular one, does hosting count? Right? Because there are some people that could get 1,000 viewers and people would just write down 1,000 viewers. So you gotta, I would say in this particular one right here, what I would say that you guys do is, oh no, whiteboard, come back. So for this particular question, what you guys want to do is give your CCVs, your concurrent viewers, right? That's what CCV stands for, concurrent viewers. So be very honest with that, what your concurrent viewers are. So if it's 20, just like literally write 20. If it's 5, write 5. I know it says maximum, but I don't know. Like, I feel very conflicted because if somebody, okay, if a massive streamer raids you with 1,000 viewers, think of it on at this level, chat. If somebody raids you with 1,000 viewers, then your answer is going to be 1,000 viewers. But do you naturally get to a maximum of 1,000 viewers every stream? Or do you get there from help? I would imagine what they want here is minus raids. I would imagine I would say they don't want raids in here. That's my educational. I would say probably, yeah, maybe max every stream. Every stream that you do. Like, again, if you click on here, your 30-day average, this is probably what I would give. Or you could go here and you could grab your maxes, your max viewers. Max viewer is in, so max viewers is in green. So you could give them an average of your max viewers. So say 15, 20, right? But if you guys see here, if I do max viewers, and this is another problem, they don't give you a time frame in the last 30 days, in the last year, in the last forever, right? So if we average out for the entire year, we can say it's like around 20, 25. I reach max 40 every stream, but I've reached 170 once. Yeah. So I would say give your max without the raids. Give your normal average maximum viewers if they want max viewers, which is probably 25. So let's just say 25. And I'm just going to use Twitch. I'm not going to use YouTube because YouTube is very different. YouTube, I don't know if there's a way for you to find out what maximum viewers per live stream is. I don't know if that's possible. If anybody knows if you could find what the average viewers is for a live stream on YouTube, please let me know. Please tell us why you want to join FaZe. Because I'm VTuber fucking Senpai. What do you think is most important for a VTuber? To be honest, loving, caring, wanting growth, bobas. Yeah, okay. No, we'll take that out. We'll take that out. When streaming as a VTuber, which do you think is more important? Oh my god. 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 We need to have a live stream talking about this. This is a good live stream topic. This is a very good live stream topic. Chat, I want you guys to answer this particular question. When streaming as a VTuber, which do you think is more important? Making creative content or having consistency in streaming activities? What do you guys think the answer is for this one? Because when they look at this, I know there's only one answer that is correct. You say creative, some of you guys say content, some of you say consistency, some of you say a balance. So, just so you guys know, you could find answers to these questions by literally looking at their talents. So, are they consistent in making their content? This particular person might be a wrong example to use. because they made stuff 4 months ago. Let's go to the one that everybody knows. This particular person, right? 4 weeks ago, nothing too recent, but they do make recent shorts. When was this short made? If we go to description, when was this made? December 1st, so like yesterday. So they're making TikToks or YouTube shorts. What's that one? Discord, Reddit, Marshmallow? I don't know what Marshmallow is. So they're making very consistent content, and they're consistently live as well. No worries. No. I'm not gonna play her shorts. All good. Wait, it's not playing, right? Okay. So what do you guys think? Anonymous question asking websites. Ah, okay. So a lot of you guys are saying balance. So I would say probably both, but the wrong answer is only if you're choosing consistency in streaming activities. If you're just saying this particular answer, you are like 100% wrong. It's at the very minimum this, but probably both. From seeing what their creators do, they probably want both. Tell us what other skills you possess that will help you as a content creator. Example, music, drawing, voice acting, presentations, audience interaction, etc. They did ask for 4 streams a week, which is quite a bit. Yeah, no. It for sure is quite a bit. It is 4 streams, but yeah. I would say both. For the most part, when you guys are VTubers, you are taking up the role as a voice actor anyway. So, no, right off the bat, you guys should put in voice acting. Some of you guys are really good at drawing, so definitely add in drawing. Some of you are really good at singing, so add your singing, music. Are there any agencies for Swedish streamers? I don't know if it's specifically, but I don't know. Maybe. I would say a lot of these agencies are probably more like international than anything. Audience interaction should be one of these, like voice acting, audience interaction. Both of these should be on this list no matter what. Right? Audience interaction is absolutely vital and important. You need to have that. That allows you to stream in Swedish. I don't know. I honestly don't know that answer, Annie. There might be agencies out there that would allow you to stream in your native tongue exclusively or every other stream. More than likely, they probably want you. I don't know. I would just type in Google VTuber agency Swedish and see. But yeah, at the very least, chat, these two better be on any kind of application that's asking for that kind of thing. That is like super crucial. Please provide us with a link to your 5-minute self-introduction video. Please just use this video to tell us who you are, showcase your experience as a content creator. So again, they want somebody making content, not just live streams. There are no guidelines on exactly what you need to include. Please feel free to be creative. Please provide us with an unlisted YouTube video URL to unlist a video, blah, blah, blah. They tell you how to do it. Very important. If applicable, please provide us a link to your social profiles, portfolios, streaming platforms, content creations, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this particular one, what I suggest you guys to do, I really never went through this before. I never really said this before, but I will now. I may have mentioned it once before, but anything on your social media that's negative, that makes you look bad, that has any kind of cancel culture in it, yeet it. Delete those tweets, delete those negative videos, take out anything like that. When agencies are looking to hire people, they want to make sure the people that they're hiring is going to show the agency as best as possible in the best light. So they don't want to see anything negative. They don't want to see anything like for example, if something happened where your favorite VTuber was forced to graduate for whatever reason, they don't want to see tweets of you going like super negative on HoloLive. And like, oh my God, HoloLive, you need to fix this. Oh my God, HoloLive, blah, 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 right? They don't want to see that stuff. Because if you get canceled or if you are forced to graduate, they don't want you to speak negatively of them, even with your own private Twitter. Chances are you're going to have a corporate Twitter, but they don't want to see that from your private Twitter. They don't want to risk hiring somebody that is a possible leaker that'll leak contracts, NDA stuff, so on and so forth. Because that could make them look bad, could make you look bad, it could make everything in the industry look bad, right? So if you guys got stuff that looks bad for you, that could possibly affect them from saying yes or no, yeet that stuff. Yeet it all, yeet it all, yeet it all. I would probably, Thorn, if you're interested in joining an agency, if you're interested in joining an agency, like a bigger agency, I'd probably yeet that. If you have zero or maybe wanting to work with an agency down the road, I'd probably yeet that. Other than that, you could probably keep it up. But if you guys want to join an agency eventually, take down that stuff. That is kryptonite. They will avoid you at all costs. That's why companies ask for your socials. It's not just to see your follower count. It's not to see how much, you interact with people, what your stuff is. Like, they're going to dig, like, especially if you make it past their initial process, they're going to dig into your tweets. They're going to absolutely dig into your tweets. If applicable, please provide us a link to your we already said that. If applicable, please include any other links showcasing your experiences, portfolio as a live streamer or content creator. Do both. Right? Link them to your best YouTube videos. And as well, link them to your best, whatchamacallit? To your best Twitch clips, TikToks, so on and so forth. The stuff that has the highest viewer count usually is your better content. Usually, I would link that stuff to them. So we'll just do that. Okay. Are you currently in any management contract with any other entertainment or VTuber companies? If this answer is yes, I would not even bother continuing. They're just not going to hire you until your contract is over and up. If you have a contract already with another entertainment or VTuber agency or company or whatever, that means that they would have to somehow buy out your contract, wait for you to finish your contract, which means they lose money either needing to spend money to buy out your contract, which they probably won't do, or wait for you to become available, which, why would they want to lose? There's no reason for them to want to wait for you when they could just find somebody else, put them in those shoes, and, make revenue off them right away. So if this is a yes for whatever reason, don't even bother. Just stop. Have you ever entered any other live streaming related auditions? I would be absolutely honest with that. I would probably say yes, because most of you, I would imagine, have. Are you in the middle of another audition application with another entity? I would again be honest with it. I would be very honest with it if you can. There's no reason for you to say, okay, this particular one, this particular question. Let's break that one down real quick. Where's my whiteboard? This one right here, if you applied more than a month ago, say no. Because if it takes them more than a month, generally, especially like if they do it like an announcement saying, hey, we're opening auditions, and it takes us 30 days to get back to you, or 2 months to get back to you, whatever. If there's an X amount of time, and they haven't got back to you within that X amount of time, say no. Because realistically, that agency probably doesn't have any interest in you. But if you are within that X amount of time, if it's 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is, then say yes. Again, companies talk to each other, right? Agencies usually have friends in other agencies, so it can be very quick for them to figure it out, especially if it's a big agency like FaZe. Are you looking to maintain or carry over your existing VTuber persona if you have one? Again, be honest. All done will be touched if we are moving into the next phase. I wish they would say how long it would take them to figure it out. Like, you'll hear from us in 30 days. This is the end of the form. Let us know if you have anything else you would like to ask us. Ask questions. Don't ever leave this blank. Never leave this blank. Ever. Never. Ever leave this blank. Ask them something. Anything. Nothing silly or dumb, but I would ask them anything. So, is FaZe Connect for girls? I don't think so. Chat, do you guys know? I didn't see anything about gender on their guidelines or requirements. Yeah, I don't see anything just saying their gender. Actually, throughout the entire form, they didn't even ask for gender. It might be the fact that just girls mostly got in because, let's be honest, female streamers are generally more entertaining than male VTubers. Or female VTubers are more entertaining than male VTubers for the most part. Very interesting. They're one of the agencies that they assign you a VTuber, right? Not one where you get to bring in your own. It looks like they assign you a model. We work with artists from around the world to design a unique character that fits you. Yeah. So you're not bringing yours. It does not look like you're going to be able to bring your own. Which probably might be the better way to grow because they probably got an aesthetic they want to keep. Or like aesthetic as in art style. There's an art style they want to keep. But you could probably still be a fox if anything, Kitsu. You could probably still be a fox just in their format. So they can help you with assets, character model updates, merchandise and marketing, which we've discussed before. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look at their FAQ. Is there a deadline to when I can submit? Probably not. Nope, there isn't. When can I expect to hear back from you? Depending on the fit, we may contact you as soon as 1 month after you submitted. Okay. Can I submit multiple auditions / applications? Oh, okay. If you feel you left off something off the table, or that you made some improvements that you wanted to showcase, go ahead. That's interesting. Okay, they're actually open to that. Oh, right here. Are you taking in male talents? At the moment, we are not. I wish that wasn't in the FAQ. That's not something that you should have in the FAQ. That needs to be on the application. Not a lot of people are going to scroll this far. They probably got a lot of male applications. So, which is fine. Like, if they want, if they... Where's the Niji Sanji application form? Does anybody have that still? Niji Sanji application form. Or is it still up? I wonder if it's still up. They closed the form. Darn it. For some reason, I thought they had an open audition form. I guess they don't. Who has an open audition form? I know one of the agencies does. Who is it, though? Is it HoloLive? Does HoloLive have the open audition form? Ah, they do. Okay, I found it. HoloLive does have an open audition form. Aha! Okay. Where's stream chat? There it is. So, does HoloLive mention if they want males or females in their audition? Experience as a streamer, ability to speak Japanese on a native level, and English or any other language on a business level. Okay. So it's welcome skills, not a requirement. Oh, wow. They actually, like, expanded on this. I don't remember the application form being so, like, nice looking. What the hell? Multiple interviews and tests. I wonder what you get tested on. Any expenses and costs, such as transportation fees during audition process, should be paid by the applicants. Oh, wow. So if you need to fly out to Japan for whatever reason, it's on your dime. Okay. What do they say? Deliver content continuously for 1 year. 3 times a week. Oh, okay. So HoloLive wants at least 3 times a week, where FaZe wanted 4 times a week. If I'm not mistaken. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, 4 days a week for FaZe, 3 days a week for HoloLive. Have a proven track record as a content creator, including but not limited to gaming, music, illustration, and must be the age of 18. Okay, so even HoloLive, they want you to have some sort of content creation. Gender right off the bat. Right here, right off the bat. So that right there tells me they're open for different genders, where FaZe, you kind of have to go digging for it. It's not right in the beginning of their audition form. So it's a shame that you have to scroll all the way down. Will I be creating our own characters? For the upcoming phase, we are going with pre-designed characters with some flexibility to make small adjustments. So small adjustments mean maybe adding glasses, maybe hair color, maybe eye color. But anything more than that, those would be considered much, much bigger than small adjustments. Basically anything that I would imagine, and artists, please correct me if I'm right or wrong, but I feel like, you know, eyes and hair could be a quick adjustment thing, where anything else would be like a massive pain in the butt. Do you have to have a special skill like being able to sing or draw to be accepted? No, you do not. Although, okay, chat, anytime you guys do an application and they say although, if they ever say although, it means they want it. They literally want it. They want you to be able to do something else. They want a skill. Being able to do those things does give you more content choices. Yeah, they want that. If the hair is rig stranded by strand, remaking that may be difficult. If it's not rigged though, changes will be easier on the hair/eyes. Gotcha. It's like when mom says maybe, it really means no. Yeah, exactly. Also, I should do my going live notification on Discord now. So give me one quick second here. Can't believe we've been live for like an hour. I'm so dumb. What's today's stream topic? Like, I don't even know if we're going to get to it. I might be too tired. Nah, we should be able to get to it. We'll get to that topic in like 20 minutes. I need my stream URL. Does it still show the big bobas? Chat, do you guys know if it shows the bobas for the thumbnail, or has it updated yet? Go away, ads. Okay, now my going live notification's done. You have to get to it. I want to know. It updated? Okay, awesome. Okay, fine, I'll get to it. Hold my leg, why don't you? Okay. Sorry, chat. I needed a drink. My throat is getting sore. So, Phase Connect is very interesting. It really is interesting. They really, really focus on making content, not just live streaming. I truly think this is the future of VTubing. Or one of the many features of VTubing. Futures of VTubing. Where you're going to see content creators stay around for a lot longer than people that just stream. My personal opinion. Their shop is very small. I hope Phase really expands the shop because merch can be pretty good. So they say merchandise, that they help with merchandise, but I only see merch for like one VTuber, 2 VTubers. I wonder why they only do 2 VTubers and not like everybody. And why do they only do the birthday collection? Hey, Pink. How you doing? Because that's they mentioned that in the audition section. Wait, they did mention that, right? Merchandise? Character, content, assets, character. Yeah, merchandise. Create merchandise for both your character-specific and company events. So, why is the merchandise so little? Coasters, keychain. Yeah, there's like hardly anything here. I wonder why that is. There must be a reason for it. There has to be a reason for it. Maybe their other talents aren't large enough. Maybe there's a minimum size they have to be. Music? What do they got for music? Okay, so they feature some cover music. It links you right away to YouTube. Okay, so they got music. 42 songs. Okay, that's not too bad. Can't go wrong with that. I like how HoloLive... I swear this page didn't exist like this before. It's good that they updated it. Of course, Vessa. Of course. Okay. Okay. They got a lot of VTubers in phase 1. They got a lot of VTubers in their agency. Which is pretty good. Or it can be good. Hopefully it's not watering down the audience pool that they may have accumulated. Okay. Cosmo Slayer coming with the 10. Hi, Senpai. What did I miss? And I'm mad I got a gift card today and somehow got hacked. But I'm getting my money back. This made my day. I want to try to see how much for my channel. I have heard of Mary Yume. I've talked to Mary Yume several times. And thank you so much for the 10. And I'm sorry about your gift card. I hope you're able to solve it. But yes, no, I have heard of Mary Yume. I've talked to Mary Yume in the past. She's a very nice person.
A super chat? Well, thank you.
Now the alert goes off. But yes. She came out with a new video, I think I saw earlier today. One of my mods posted that she came out with a new introduction video with a new avatar, which is good. It's always nice to stay fresh, change things up a little bit. I thought future of VTubing was sea monkeys. No, it's never about the sea monkeys. Never about the sea monkeys. She was the reason I got into VTubing and your channel. Nice. Very nice. Yes, she's a great content creator. I say content creator because I know she just doesn't stream. She makes content as well. All right. So I'm going to get the stuff ready for our chatterino. Good VTubers. Mix IRL. So we'll do that, and then we're gonna do okay. How many years until there's a major VTube content shift? I don't think it's a matter of years. I think okay. So homeless, that's actually a very good question. Right now, the vast majority of top streamers, content creators, so on and so forth, they tend to copy each other. Whatever successful, everybody kind of just follows suit for the most part. There isn't a lot of people innovating different things in like content, right? There is a shift fairly often, but VTubing community-wise, the majority of the shifts that are made is like usually from one game to another game. For the most part. What we need in the VTubing community is more than just a shift from like one game to another. We need a shift from or not just one game to another, but like a shift away just from, how do I put this? How we make the content. If that makes sense. Hello, King. How you doing? right? Like I said, everybody's doing basically what everybody else is doing. Not a lot of people are being innovative, and everybody's copying each other for the most part. But we need to, like for example, today's topic, mixing in the IRL aspect. If we can find somebody that can mix in the VTubing with the IRL in no other way anybody has in the past, that could be a massive content shift for the VTubing community, for other VTubers to be comfortable and get onto the bandwagon. Right? Or moving them away from just live streaming video games to other types of content, whether that's music or art or whatever. Some shifts will be small and gradual. Other shifts will need to be a big bang, for example. But can you imagine a VTuber that does health and fitness, camping, outdoor activities, and content? Actually, health and fitness, a VTuber can do very well and very easily. Truly. Think of it this way. Most content creators or streamers right now on YouTube and on Twitch, what do they use? Most of the time, what I see them use is something called a ring fit. What's a ring fit? A ring fit, for the most part, is a motion tracker, right? To track your motion. So it wouldn't take a lot for somebody that's way smarter than me to figure out how to integrate a ring fit and connect it to a VTube avatar in one way or another, right? And if they can do that, or maybe they don't even need to use the ring fit. We got so many different trackers already that work right out of the box for VTubers. We can just use those and do workout videos, do stuff like that right off the bat. So right now, there are VTubers that can do health and fitness, but nobody has done it yet that I've seen, because it's not the norm, because it's way too different, and people think that if it's way too different, nobody's going to be interested in it, when that is the exact opposite. People would be interested in it, right? A lot of people get body conscious looking at somebody that is physically attractive, but they won't feel that way if they're looking at like some anime girl or anime boy or a giant furry fox staring right at them. They'd feel more body conscious and more comfortable in their own skin because they don't have to compare themselves to another flesh person that's in front of them, right? So that can really help. It truly can. It's just getting started with it, right? And there's going to be people that are going to say, well, you know, I got a 2D avatar. Go make a 3D one in VRite Studio. Go make some videos about, you know, workouts, things. And like, wouldn't it be really cool to see a VTuber, and it doesn't have to just like be aimed towards VTubers, but a VTuber making educational fitness exercises for other VTubers or VR people or content creators in general, for people that actually sit in front of their computer for a long amount of hours a day, right? If somebody can make a workout routine that can help us with that kind of thing, because we do sit in front of the computer, maybe we get like a little bit more chunky in other areas than others because we sit down all the time. Maybe there's something that we can do to fix our posture, right? You know, we do point redeems on Twitch called, you know, posture check, but is there anything that we can do sitting around, right? I would love to see a VTuber take that on. Turn their camera around a little bit, show us a proper posture. It'd be a cool, great way. And not only that, I'm literally giving somebody like a really good idea right now. I'm really hoping somebody capitalizes on this because I'm not going to do it. But uh, it can be a way to get kids into it as well. Have you done a video yet on a filter app? Like you can open Pokemon cards or build Gundams, but my Goblin Toon face is over mine, like a Goblin Lewis face cam.
A super chat? Well, thank you.
So Lewis, thank you for the 12. I appreciate that. There is something that already exists, but not really, no. Not the way you want it. What you can do is overlay your avatar on top of yourself as you work on projects and so on and so forth. That is something I'm trying to work on, showing you guys how you can overlay your avatar over yourself. It would require probably 2 webcams, if anything, to be honest. At least 2 webcams. But the webcams could be as cheap as $15 each. So yeah, it's something I'm working on. That's for sure. The new Sony, if spelled correctly, could change that. It'll have an app on the phone to VTube. Your IRL becomes the VTuber on camera on phone. That would be badass if they could do that. They can do that. Oh my god. Hand cam setup, how? I literally have a video on that, Leaf, on my YouTube channel. If you look for... I don't remember the name of the video, but I literally made a video for that. What's the name of the video? I don't remember. Let me look. I can't remember the name of it. I did it like a year ago. Maybe 2 years ago. Where's the video? Ah, crap, it's in 6 days. I'm gonna have to push that into the end of the month. Ugh. I can't find the video. I remember somebody making fun of me like, oh my god, how can somebody not figure that out? And literally people like look at that video fairly often. No, there is a video. It's there. I know it's there. Because somebody mentioned it. I literally know it exists. How to show your... here we go. I found it. Haha, I knew it existed. Copy. Paste. Boom. There it is. That's the video. How to use hand cam on streams. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. I would do Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a massive fan base already established. I would definitely do it. Okay, chat. Yeah, it's 5:30. We've only been streaming for 24 minutes right now. Don't tell anybody otherwise, please. Okay. One last swig of my lemonade, which is probably not good for my voice, for my esophagus and so on and so forth, vocal cords. But let's hop into today's topic. This is going to be an open floor discussion as well. I would love to have your guys' opinions, your guys' personal experiences, and your thoughts, which we'll obviously discuss and add to the board, so on and so forth. So there's going to be a nice general discussion, okay, chat? Okay. Here we are at the board. Should VTubers mix IRL? What do you guys think? Let's just start a quick poll. I should have probably had this poll. Should VTubers mix in their IRL? Question mark. Ask your community. Okay. While that's being asked, For immersion, no. Okay, we'll touch up on that one actually. So let's do. We'll get all over that. So while you guys are giving your opinions on yes or no, there are some factors that you have to look at. Which country you are in. The reason why you want to be careful with that is because some countries, the fan base is a lot more dedicated to the immersion, right? So, for example, Japan, they're really, 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 really into the immersion aspect of things. North America, we really started out with the immersion aspect. It was like a hard no for you to mix either or. But nowadays, it's becoming more accepted because, for example, on Twitter, we see VTubers that are fairly large mixing in their IRL photos with their VTuber photos. Girl DM is a fantastic example. She's posted pictures of her IRL self. And that's one of lots of different examples you guys could find out there, right? Kason, right? So in North America, it's generally becoming more okay than places like I just said, Japan. So if you are in these other countries, you might want to stick to 100% VTuber, and other countries you can really, do either or. You can do both, basically. That being said, I would still experiment. If you are in a country that is really hardcore against, mixing in IRL, I would still experiment a little bit in your starting phase, because that's the norm for the vast majority. Doesn't mean that can't change. That's what happened here in North America, right? Change didn't happen. This stuff didn't happen until people tried it, until people did it, right? And then as people started doing it more and more and more, yes, the people that first started to do it got a lot of flack, but it became a norm, or more of a norm nowadays as time progressed. So if you are in a country that doesn't, that's 100% VTuber, I would still suggest you experiment, but that's entirely up to you. So that's the one. Which country you are in. There's like 3 Swedish VTubers, so people don't really understand what it is over here. Yeah. That's a different kind of can of worms that you can really go in down the road with that one. But okay, so which country you're in. The next one you want to consider is if you are willing to share your IRL identity. So I remember watching Fia talk about this on one of her videos where she hit her 100K and she was talking throughout the video about, how thankful she is about getting the plaque and so on and so forth. But she mentioned how, I believe it was that video at least, how people recognized her in public. Depending how large you get, that can happen to you as well. So if you are mixing in your IRL identity with your VTuber, right, you're doing the mix, there are going to be people that will eventually approach you wanting to take pictures, autographs, so on and so forth. So if you are not willing to do autographs, if you are not willing to do fan pictures, if you are not willing to do, you know, the occasional handshake or head pat or whatever people do when at meet and greets and so on and so forth, I wouldn't share your IRL identity. If you are willing to do those things, I would. Consider it, at least. I don't mind if other VTubers mix their IRL selves with their virtual, but I have zero intentions to do... Yeah, that's fair. So, that's another factor you guys got to think about. Mixing in as well. Another thing that a lot of people don't think about is your streaming setup. Stuff in the background. If you have a very nice setup on your VTube avatar, you got a nice background, school, classroom, bedroom, whatever. Some of you are going to disagree with this. That's okay. Some of you might agree with me. I don't know. But your streaming setup, IRL, has to be the same quality, if not a tiny little bit better than your VTubing setup, right? Your background, so on and so forth. If your VTuber setup is nice, looking clean, so on and so forth, but your bedroom looks like it came from like Asmongold, it's not going to really do good for you. I would highly suggest you avoid it. Wow, it's a 60-40. I did not expect it to be 60-40. I thought a lot more people would be more pro mixing in IRL. Okay. Fair enough. Head patting a VTuber IRL in public? I think no, what I mean is like the VTuber doing that to like the fan. People are into weird things, okay? But yes, clean up your dirty bedroom, add some ring lights, add some add some RGB lighting, knickknacks in the background, stuff like that. Make it look like a professional level streaming setup. With, well, you should have a ring light to make yourself well lit and everything looks good, right? Make it look good. Makes sense, right? People love the junk room, so many pop cans you could find. Yes, if it was the same as your VTuber aesthetic. Sure, if your VTuber lived in a pigsty, match it. But if your VTuber lives in a nice setup, you gotta kind of like reflect that with your IRL self too, right? You gotta make it a little bit similar. The reason why you need to make it a little bit similar is so it's not much of a shock or a transition, or it makes it feel more fluid from when you go from one set to another, right? Isn't most VTuber characters a different persona than IRL self? Not so much nowadays. For the most part, it used to be where people were everything else under the sun with super deep lore, so on and so forth. These days, me personally, what I've personally seen is we're gradually moving away from that. At least the small VTubers are. Well, some of the larger VTubers as well. I've noticed that they really haven't been sticking to like a certain aesthetic. But typically, like if a VTuber's persona is goth, they're typically goth in real life as well, right? There's some examples of that you guys can find very easily if you wish to do so. So those are the different things that you got to really consider here. Is these three. Now, depending what you do, if you are somebody that does mix it, your audience is more open to it, accepts it, so on and so forth. What I suggest you do is mix, if you do decide. Wait, I think I have this. I do. I came prepared. We should talk about how to mix in IRL real quick. So how does one mix in IRL? What I highly suggest you guys do, right off the bat, if you are a small VTuber, start with streams that has your flesh tuber self on screen at least once every 10 streams. I think VTubing is at its best when it comes to VTubers using their real personality wrapped in with lore itself. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So, if you do mixing in your FleshTuber self, when new people come into your audience or start watching your streams, your chat will like kind of prepare them in a way, saying, "Hey, we do a little bit of mixing here." Right? When you do eventually switch over to your FleshTuber self, when your chat is more acceptable and accepting of your FleshTuber self, anybody new coming in will generally be more with a flow with chat. They'll become more accepting with it than against it. Weird, I know, but that's what happened to me in the reverse order. I would absolutely add redeems. This is mostly applies on Twitch, channel point redeems. Right? So X amount of points can unlock your VTuber. Your VTuber slash flesh self. By allowing chat the option, giving chat the option to use their points to flip you from one to the other can also be a good way to mix in your IRL self or your VTuber self if you're going the opposite way, which is what I did. I used channel points, and it allowed me, or allowed my audience to understand that there's a shift, made them more accepting of the shift, right? Until they're all gone, at least for me. But it can really help you guys out, and it could be a fun thing, right? Sometimes chat will battle it out to keep you in one version or another, which makes them spend their points, which makes them stay at your stream a little bit longer to accrue more points, which feeds into itself. So channel points redeems, fantastic thing to do. What else does chat think that is good way is a good way to mix in your IRL self? Yeah, when it's a redeeming, at least know one regular viewer wants to see something. Yeah. But I'm going to open up to the floor. What do you guys think? What's some good ways for people to mix in their IRL selves into VTubing? I'll add another one. Cosplaying as your VTuber for events, right? Special events. Sure, cooking streams. Maybe painting. Right? There are some limitations that we have for VTubing currently at this time, especially if you are somebody that's starting off with a lower budget. These are good things to start off with your audience, showing that, hey, we do these other things that stand out from everybody else. So you can pay to switch between characters so you're accepted as an actor of the characters. Yeah. So we talked a little bit on how to mix in. Now I want to know, because there was 40% of people that said no. And if the 40% of people, or even somebody that is comfortable, saying, what's your guys' reasons to not mix? Other than immersion. I spelt immersion wrong. I know I spelt it wrong because that looks way wrong. Oh, I did spell it right. Okay. Someone asked if a glove cams count as IRL. I know Kiara from HoloLive has her VTuber sleeve when she does glove cam to keep things consistent. I don't feel glove cams counts. So we should make another category. I strongly believe gloves that match your avatar's outfits counts. Because you're fitting into the aesthetic. Privacy. Okay. So that's kind of what we covered up here, the privacy, willingness to share your IRL identity, right? If you guys, you know, don't feel comfortable at all sharing your IRL identity, you shouldn't really do it whatsoever. I think mixing works better if IRL and VTuber shares aesthetics, like Sapphire, Kason, etc. For VTubers like myself, there's no aesthetic crossover, so it give whiplash. Exactly, which is what I kind of covered here, which honestly, aesthetics, shared aesthetics is definitely a very important thing. But why not? Aesthetic. I have to wear finger gloves and paint my nails green. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing there, Vessa. My thumbnail's normal now. That's good. An hour and 45 minutes later. Thank you for letting me know, Zealous. Sorry, I'm just fixing stuff up right now. The only cosplay I have is the gloves. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. You don't have a fursuit? Okay, I get it. So, can showing a stuffed animal count as immersion? It depends, right? If you know, what do you guys consider immersion? Right? Does a VTuber always have to be in character? Right? Another thing that we have to consider, things that we should look at, is, are you playing a character? Right? Are you playing a character? If you show your IRL stuff, will that cause you to break that character? That's another thing you got to ask yourself. But there was somebody that posted a very good, where is it? Sorry, I just got distracted by mod chat. Where is that? Looking for feedback. Where's that looking for feedback channel? Because there was somebody mentioning that they really wanted to mix in their IRL self. And it's a very long paragraph. If you guys haven't already, take a look at the looking for feedback channel. Super Train Station H. Oh my God. Legitimately, that is one of the best things I've read in a very, very long time. Holy crap. My God. Oh, okay. So you're Super Train. Okay. But Super Train is talking about mixing in like different personas, fursona even. And it's very well written and laid out. very well written and laid out, talking about using channel points and so on and so forth, mixing in the lore. So I really suggest you guys looking for feedback. I'm going to actually link you guys the exact message, copy message link. You guys should really take a look at it. It's very, very well laid out. I just have a hard time choosing A for some reason and sticking to it. Why is that? Why do you think you have a hard time? So yeah, these are the 4 things you guys should really look at if you feel like, and well, actually another thing you guys need to ask yourself. Well, I still count as immersion. Some viewers go to streams to get away from in-life problems for a bit, so those viewers might feel more comfortable watching a model versus IRL. I think it boils down to what you offer as a content creator in general. I can agree with that. For people going away or going to your stream to get away from their from their IRL problems, they do that already. They did that already for the most part with FleshTuber VTuber or FleshTuber streamers. FleshTubers. Oh my god, I'm getting mixed up. They did it. They do that already. They did that already before VTubers even existed, right? Where they would just go watch a live stream just to get away from their IRL problems. Is there a small set of people that would just rather watch a VTuber for their, VTuber self? Absolutely. But usually people go to VTubers because they're playing as a persona itself. Nothing usually more than that, right? But even Iron Mouse is breaking away as someone that's mixing in their IRL. And by IRL mixing too, chat, it's not just about your FleshTuber, but it's also about, and a lot of you guys don't think about this, mixing in IRL life stuff. Should VTubers mix in IRL life stuff? Like health issues? Which I think is totally A-okay. But if you got, like, for example, if you're playing as a giant 6-foot lizard that talks about eating little animals, lizards, and humans, and so on and so forth, and then you start mixing in health issues, divorce from other animal / VTuber, right? Is that stuff allowed to be mixing in? A model streamer might perceive it to be less likely to talk about IRL stuff sometimes than a FleshTuber. Even without the character, I imagine some people find reading human faces to be strange to read, but finding VTuber models with exaggerated or simple faces is easier to read. I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, absolutely. Right? But these are other things that are also popping up. When it ends up drama dumping, then no. You should talk about your IRL days, go, or events that happened. So you think you should be able to mix in? So mixing in IRL days and things that happen? But does that break the immersion? Will that break immersion for some of you? Or no, not really? So for the people in chat, because I know there's some people here in chat that are super duper 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 into immersion. Those people that are super duper into immersion, if somebody mixes in IRL stuff, will that break your immersion for it? If your character is an astronaut complaining about stuff that happened at your advertising agency, cubicle job might not work. Exactly. Right? That's breaking immersion. So, if you are somebody that typically vents on your live streams, this is something you have to really, like, be aware of, be conscious of, because some of your IRL stuff can break the immersion for other people that are watching you. So they need to figure out what they want and stick with it, and the audience will just go adjust around it. Yeah. I think it depends on how in character you are on a regular basis. I wouldn't cold turkey change things up if you're very known for the former. I agree. But if you're a mechanic, you can make things work, make your character spacecraft mechanics, and talk about cars like they were spaceships you were fixing. Absolutely. So, basically what we've kind of come to is, should you comes down to the VTuber themselves, how they implement it, right? Because implementation of your IRL person or your IRL self is very, very important, right? If you do it too quickly, it'll cause people to leave. If you do it gradually, typically they'll stay a lot longer. In my content in Discord, I don't want to break immersion too much, but in your Discord, I'm more open to it because I see your Discord as more of a behind-the-scenes professional group. Okay, so in your Discord, Thorn, even in your Discord, not even on your live streams, but in your Discord, you still stay in character. Actually, when Thorns first started coming to the Discord, he was really in character for the longest time. I do remember that. So does the immersion stop just at the live streams for a lot of you guys, or does it go other places as well? Talking about IRL self helps audience know you. I agree. So, should you mix it? Comes down to the VTuber themselves, right? How they implement it. And like, honestly, chat, you guys got to check out that one and looking for feedback. My God, it's a novel, but it's absolutely worth the read. I was blown away by that. Right? How heavy do you play into your lore? Play into your lore. The other really important thing you guys need to do and need to read, how does your audience like it? If you're going from FleshTuber to VTuber or VTuber to FleshTuber, right? If you make that transition, if you start mixing that in and you go from 40 average viewers to 1, chances are that's not a good route to go. Not something you should probably do unless you're absolutely sick of one or the other. But I would engage your audience feedback. Do not ask on polls. Okay? Polls, for the most part, when you guys are asking questions like that, if you, hey chat, do you guys like my VTube avatar? Should I VTube more often? Polls are absolutely useless. The reason for that is because when people answer these polls, they usually answer with the answer that they think will make you happy. Right? They really will. They care about you. They truly do, right? So back in the day, I asked my chat, hey chat, I'm thinking about switching to VTubing forever. What do you guys think? My chat was like, yeah, do it. I'll still tune in, blah, 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 blah. A month after I switched to a VTuber, none of them stuck around. Right? Not one of them. They're like, do what makes you happy. I'll still be here. They ain't here anymore. They weren't here a month after I swapped. Right? Polls are anonymous for sure. And there are some people that will definitely give honest answers. But typically, when you guys are asking particular polls on, like, should I do this? Should I do that? So on and so forth. They're going to choose whatever makes you feel better with your decision. Right? I've seen polls where people left comments on YouTube and so on and so forth saying, hey, whatever you do, as long as it makes you happy. Trust me, chat, polls are absolutely bloody useless. Don't use them for these particular questions. If it's questions about, hey, what video game should I play? Okay, go nuts. But, yeah. Did the content change, or were you... No, I was still playing Rainbow Six Siege for the most part. For the most part, at that particular time, the content was the exact same. The only thing that changed was me from being a flesh tuber to a VTuber. That's good, Annie. That's really good. Plot twist idea. Introduce your flesh tuber in a typical VTuber fashion. Retweet to... Ooh, that's a fantastic idea. Starlight, I'm stealing that. Where is it? How to mix. That's a fantastic one. I'm totally going to take that for myself. Look what the idea I just came up with, chat. Introduce your flesh tuber in a typical VTuber fashion. I'm kidding, Starlight. No, that's a fantastic idea, though. Absolutely fantastic. And especially if you are someone that can really build up hype. Oh, that would be so good. How do you play Rainbow Six? I don't play Rainbow Six anymore. I left that game so long ago and I never looked back. I hate Rainbow Six Siege with a passion. I really do. Someday a big VTuber will do a face reveal and turn out to be like Clint from LGR or something random like that. Well, actually, funny enough, we know what Maury Calliope looks like, right? Again, we know what Girl DM looks like. So there are VTubers out there that are showing off their faces, and those large VTubers that have been doing that, everybody has been okay. There isn't a lot of negative comments. It's mostly positive. And I can't give you guys a straight yes or no answer for this particular one. This one here, this particular question, should you mix in VTubing? This comes down to you guys at your own level. This is only something you can answer. I'm just giving you guys different factors you need to think about, because there isn't a lot of times when people are considering these things, you don't really consider these different factors, right? Taking notes, Senpai, still finding the balance between both worlds. That's good, Frank. That's good. Frank is another fantastic VTuber that mixes in a little bit of IRL and a little bit of VTubing. And how Frank does it is absolutely genius. I would love to show you guys Frank. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up something of Frank's, because it is absolutely 1 million IQ. I love how it's done. Bum, yada da da dum, yada da 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 dum. Pel. Why can't I find you? Did I spell your name wrong? A-P-E-L-L-A. Why can't I find you? Frank, is your name on Twitter different? I just saw you in my feed, like, before I went live. On time. I totally went live on time. I totally did not go live an hour early. Sure didn't do that. No way, no how. For Pete's sake, I'm seeing nothing but Elon Musk memes right now. Oh, okay, I found you. I just spelled your name wrong. Okay. Give me 1 second here, chat. I'm going to show you guys this gold. I consider this gold. Okay. I won't play the audio. I'm just going to show you guys because I don't want to get hit by copyright anything. But they have their model on the bottom right-hand side, bouncing around, doing whatever they do, model-wise, and just playing the guitar. Right? Just absolutely shredding it. I'll link you guys this particular video. You guys can watch this in your browsers to hear what's actually going on. But it's mixing in both worlds, right? And it works. And it works very well. Very, very well. Here's another one. Right? Mixing in the aesthetics. For the most part, I personally feel this is mixing in the aesthetics. I'm not too sure what's going on right here. I didn't notice that before. Interesting. Jesus. Frank! Oh my God. Yeah, no, I see the plushies are loving each other too. But Jesus hell. Okay. It's kind of hard to not get the wrong idea. But either way, this is a great way to mix in. Now I can't stop looking at the plushies. But, oh my God. Sorry. Jesus. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm crying. Oh my God. Okay. Things I did not expect to see on stream today. This is one of them. The cat. Either way, this is a great way to mix in IRL, right? You can do this as somebody that's playing the guitar, as we see from Frank. You can do this as a drummer. You can do this as whatever. They cut off their face purposely so nobody sees the face, but everything else matches in. So you guys could do this with cooking. You guys could do this with mowing the lawn. You guys can do this with taking a bath or hot tub streamer, whatever. You could easily do all this. Just don't have your face shown on the camera, right? Cut it to a certain height, certain level, right? But this is a fantastic example. And guys, seriously, go follow Frank. Great music, great covers. Anime America. I have not heard of Anime America. So, at the end of the day, these are different things you guys have to consider. These are different things you guys have to answer for yourselves if you should or shouldn't. But one thing you really need to do at the end of the day is one thing and one thing only. Experiment. If you are somebody that is very anti mixing in your IRL self, I challenge you to try it. You may make it work. It may be more fun for you, right? Mr. Murdoch, for example, mixes in IRL when he's making Gundams. We saw Frank do it with playing the guitar. We see other people doing it cooking. These are people, for the most part, really didn't do it before, but found ways to do it and make it entertaining and watchable. So I promise you, if you guys are willing to try, willing to find a way, try it. I do immersion breaking streams sometimes as well. Well, I'm not really here for the immersion, but I'll build stuff on stream while I'm having my avatar on the bottom right-hand side. I'll build that gun from Fallout 4, right? That zapper that we've done on Twitch, which we need to finish on Wednesday. We really need to finish it this next coming week. And finally get that project over because I want to move on to Majora's Mask. But these are things you guys can try. If I can find a way to mix it in, you guys can find a way to mix it in as well. Maybe it's somebody taking over your stream and you're treating your IRL self as a different character. Maybe you dress up as a pirate. Maybe you dress up as a police officer. Maybe you dress up as like the evil person. So maybe on stream you're Mario, but you're dressing up your IRL self as Wario, right? Or you're doing something like, oh my God, what's her name? Code Miko. Where Code Miko is the VTuber avatar and her IRL self is the technician. These are things you guys can do and make it work, right? For example, Thornscale can have their Thornscale selves and then Thorn could like show their IRL selves if they wanted to. I'm just using this as an example, but they could say, oh, this is I'm Thornscale's trainer. I teach him stuff. I feed him. You could have like a crappy green screen background with meat on hooks, and that's what you feed Thornscale, right? There are so many things you guys can do to really bring out the IRL person. You could be a character too, not just as a VTuber. You said that glove cam wouldn't count as IRL, but it's if you see everything but a face, is that the differentiation? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think so. Right? Because we connect a lot to faces, right? We look at faces for emotion. That's how we tell if they're happy, if they're sad, if they're angry, so on and so forth. So I think faces, as soon as you add a face, that would count as IRL. That's breaking like the air quotes immersion. I think if you don't have the face shown and you dress similar to your avatar, kind of like what Frank does, then I think that'd be A-okay. How does one have two face cameras? What do you mean? Like, usually it's two separate cameras, but you could have like a PNG tuber up instead. So, what's my relationship with my human? Well, for example, you Hyperdolphin, you could be your human self could be what feeds you the fish. Hyperdolphin, what you can do is you could do the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You could have a towel around your neck. You could stick up your thumb to call up the mothership. You could have a bucket of fish behind you or beside you. Not real fish, obviously, please, because that'll stink over a while or after a while and cost a lot of money eventually. So there's different things you guys can do. Lots of different things. Yeah, for sure. Even, stop motion productions like Thunderbirds use IRL live action hands for close-up shots. There you go. So again, this is something that you guys really have to answer yourselves. At the end of the day, I wouldn't be too worried about other people's opinions. I do highly encourage you experiment. But I really think you should look at these different factors before you jump into it. Okay? These are very important things you really need to think about before you do it. If you're okay with all these different things, then you're good to go. Go nuts. Go ham. Go wild. Okay, open discussion time. Go for it. Why is my headset off? There we go. Oh, that's why, because my battery's dying. What if I'm a spooky burb kaiju that tells spooky creepy pastas? You can literally just have like a picture or a webcam of your hand turning the pages of a creepy pasta. It's a point down camera angle. That's one thing you can do. But that's the thing, like Noctilin, you have to experiment. Like you guys have to experiment with it, right? You don't have to go live with any of it right away. You can play with it here and there. But you have to experiment. I'm talking about how does one VTube and the other shows your hands. Well, one camera would be just directly set up for your VTube model, and then the other one you would just add as a separate capture device. Yeah, I think it's called capture device. Give me a second here. Yeah, video capture device. So your webcam, so you would have one webcam set up for your VTube Studio or VC Face or whatever 3D app or whatever VTubing application you have. On OBS, you would set up video capture device, follow what I said in the video, and then you're good to go. Make an old looking book that you're reading the creepypastas from. Yeah, that could be really cool. But I'm reading from a monitor? Well, you can literally just have like your hands flipping through pages that just have like children's crayon scribbling on it. And you can just be pretending you're flipping through pages, not even looking at the book, and just reading off the screen. It's all about illusion, right? You're giving the illusion that you're reading, but you're actually not reading from the book, you're reading from somewhere else. They do it in movies all the time. I'm just even one of my VTuber models. I don't think my audience would mind seeing my flesh face. They've also seen my face before I started VTubing. I'm not playing a character. Yeah, if you're not playing a character, it's much easier for you guys to mix the two. And you should really mix the two. Didn't work for a traditional stream. I had to use a VMM, so no facial tracking. Weird. I don't know why that wouldn't work. You can play it up that you're reading old ancient ruins or something. Lots of old looking blank journals you can get from craft stores. Yeah, very true. Head over to Value Village, Wish.com. Wish.com has so much. Actually, can I pull up Wish.com on YouTube without being banned? Wish.com. I know I can't pull up my account. Continue as guest. Old books. Okay. So, for example, this is just Wish. You guys, yeah, you could go. You could look at Etsy. You could look at different websites, but fake leather bound, right? You could have whatever kind of style of book you want. Hell, you could have it on scrolls if you really wanted. Like, how hard would it be for you to write down on a scroll? Old books vintage. It's kind of useless. Scrolls. Okay, Wish is absolutely useless. Never mind, Wish is a bad example. My golly, this is not even related to what I'm looking for. No smoking welcome? What? What? Why would I want a hand knife when I'm looking for scrolls? How does this any of this make sense in the search results? Results for scrolls. Okay, wait. Book covers. What shows up for book covers? Couch covers. An HP Elite book. I would go to Etsy, but Etsy is like playing like Mindhunter. Like if I type in books, it might be like a naked individual that shows up on my search results. I'm scared to go to Etsy. They don't filter out anything. Either way, those are some examples of what you guys can do and whatnot. Really? You never had that problem? Okay, let me pull up Etsy real quick. Book covers or old books. Okay. You know what? I feel comfortable showing this. So you guys can find like stuff, genuine leather, handcrafted. Like that looks pretty cool. I'd rip off the cat. Right? Personal rustic leather journal with key. Take off the key because the key's useless. Nobody uses keys for anything these days. Don't worry. I tell them not have the name on it. That's a cool. That would be so cool. Just to see somebody flip through. Look at the pages. Look at those pages. That's really dope. Right? So that's something you guys could pull out and pretend to read from. Right? Look at this. That's another example. Hell, you could get one like that looks like it's from Harry Potter. You could get one that looks like the Necronomicon, or however you say it, from Evil Dead. Right? Lots of examples. I'm sure if you're willing to Google and spend 20 minutes of your life finding one, you can find so many different covers. But the key is still aesthetic, though. I would keep it. Okay, well, fair. Necronomicon. There we go. That's how you say it. So, yeah. But I'm glad we were able to have that discussion together. Now I'm very curious about mixing this IRL/VTuber thing. Experiment. See what happens. Mix it. You might get, like I've said in previous live streams, and maybe to some of you in Discord, sometimes your VTuber self can hold you back. Right? Sometimes you might flourish more as a flesh tuber. Making the swap, testing the waters, is a good thing. Because you don't know if you might be more successful somewhere else doing some other thing. This is a good way to see that. Maybe your audience would vibe. Maybe you get more viewers if there was a person there. Maybe your niche would prefer to have a person there over a VTuber. You won't know unless you try. Like they would say on Mythbusters, an experiment is never a failure if it produced results you can learn from. Exactly. Yes. Somebody gets it. 100% true. So experiment, chat. Test things out. Test the waters. See what works. See what doesn't. Go from there. But that being said, I've been live for way too long. Even though I am only streaming for an hour and 20 minutes instead of... How long has it actually been? I don't know. 2 hours and 24 minutes because I can't read time, I'm going to call it there for today's stream. No, I'm glad we got to the topic. My throat isn't hurting that much. So, make something this weekend, chat. Please make something this weekend. Some sort of content. Write down a plan, maybe. Do something. Do anything. And then try to implement it. Okay? If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button already, make sure you do so. Like the video. Hit the notification bell to know when I go live. Follow me on Discord. Join the Discord. Where we have a great community of people. Like-minded people. They're great. Talk to them. I will see everybody Monday. Not too sure what the topics are going to be next week. I'm drawing blanks right now. So if you guys have any ideas of what you want me to cover, please feel free to send me a DM on Discord on what you guys want me to cover, because I'm drawing blanks. I will see everybody on Monday. Have an amazing weekend. I love you all. And just like what Starlight said, and I'm totally going to steal it because I thought of it myself first. Haha! Can't prove me wrong. Thanks for all the fish. Goodbye, everybody.